No reason to adjust, guys. I am that sweaty. I went outside. I was doing some work on the patio, and I was like, you know what? I got to record because after this, I need to take a shower and call it a night. I watched The Gorge last night on Apple TV. Now, I don't have Apple TV normally up until now. I got it free, so pretty excited about that. I get to catch up on some things that I missed, and this was one of them. The Gorge has been out for a while, and you've seen content creators and reviews about it, but maybe you missed it, or maybe you just weren't sure. This picture doesn't really do it justice as far as what this movie is. First and foremost, I think this movie is good for the streaming service. I think they definitely got the cast, they sunk some money into it, and I like the premise of it. Without giving too much away, it follows a special ops team from our world, country, America, if you will, and then, of course, the Eastern European nations. This particular individual right here is going to be on the other side of the gorge, while this particular individual is going to be on the opposite. Their sole job is to stop anything that's getting out of the gorge into the real world. They don't tell them much about it. They're going to be there for a year. They have all the supplies they need in these towers. They have communication once a month. They are not to communicate with anybody on the other side of the gorge. But what is in the gorge? Well, it takes us about 30-40 minutes and we realize there's something evil down there. There's a lot of rumors at what it could be, but there's something evil down there and we don't know what it is, but we do catch a glimpse and they do want to get out. These two end up connecting because they're alone, and why not? And they decide to have a fling and fall in love, in short. Then they get stuck at the bottom of the gorge, and this is where things get awful, horrible. It is literally hell on earth. I loved when they went down to the bottom. I thought it gave me this Silent Hill type vibe, this total view of like the upside down, like in Stranger Things. And you didn't know if you were in a dream world. Was this real? What was going on until you start to put the pieces together? As it unfolds, we see some creatures, and that's where I'm going to leave it. And we realize this is very real, but what's the story behind it? I enjoyed the movie. I thought it had good action, and yes, it's completely unbelievable in some of the scenes. And you have to suspend that belief because, I mean, it's a gorge filled with creatures, right? My biggest complaint, and I have to just say it, is how quickly this guy is just zip lining back and forth between this treacherous gorge just to see this woman. Now, maybe if I was trapped there for a year and needed a woman, I would do the same. But he literally just is like, all right, see you later. And he zips across. It's kind of weird, doesn't make sense, but it's still a fun movie. Goes a little too long at the end, but I